You may be taking this course for several different reasons. Perhaps you're looking for a career in programming or coding, or this is a required course in another program of study such as cybersecurity or engineering technology. Or maybe this is an elective, you just have a personal interest, or maybe you're even retired and you're looking at doing coding as a hobby and because you've heard it's fun and personally rewarding. Let's take a look at some reasons of why one might learn to program. Code.org is a nonprofit that promotes the learning of computer science and computer programming both to schools and individuals. And they have a lot of partners that are well versed in this area and have been pioneers, including people like Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft, Jeff Bezos, who started Amazon, and Mark Zuckerberg, who began Facebook. The mantra of Code.org is every student in every school should have the opportunity to learn computer science. And sadly, a lot of our schools do not teach computer science or computer programming, even at the high school level. So should everyone be a programmer? Of course not. But everyone should have the ability to learn how to be a programmer because it can impact your life. When you think about it, computers are used in every area, in every industry, from business to manufacturing, law enforcement, the arts and agriculture to zoology. Every area of our lives are touched by computer technology, even the cars we drive and the roads we travel on. So why learn programming? Well, the obvious reason, number one, is it can be a great career. So if you're embarking on a career looking to change careers, programming and software development is a good one to look at. And I say that because every year, U.S. News and World Report comes out with their 100 best jobs in the year. And notice that for 2024, our current year, software developer is number 3 in that list of the 100 best jobs. Now, it's been in the top 5 or top 6 pretty much for at least a decade that I can remember, and for a while there was number 1. And they base this finding not just on how much you can make, but also the quality of life, the life balance, the number of jobs that are out there, the job security, all that is figured into an algorithm will determine what is currently the best jobs out there. If you look at the top 10, IT or information technology is a big part of some of those top 10, including IT manager, information security analyst, data scientist. The others tend to be more health related, with the exception of financial managers, which is more business. But of course, the health ones usually require you to go to med school or at least have a master's degree. The nice thing about software developer is you can become a developer without a college degree. Now, it says here that you need a bachelor's, and certainly that opens doors, but I have plenty of students who have gotten jobs in the industry before they even finished their associate's degree. Why? Because they can demonstrate that they have the skills to develop software, and that's what employers are looking for. Hopefully this course will put you on a pathway to developing those skills where you can get a really great job. You'll notice the average salary here is $127,000 a year. Good jobs, and there's a lot of jobs out there. You may not want to become a programmer, but there's still reasons to learn programming. One of those is to understand computers better. You probably have learned from your introductory computer class that computers are made up of input devices, a processor, and an output device, and a storage device. Programming is the same way. It's input, process, and output, and we'll talk more about that down the road here. And as you begin to realize that everything the computer sees is zeros and ones, we get to understand computers better. We get to understand how to make them work for us better. Those who understand how a car works are better prepared to tackle a problem when it doesn't. And the same is going to be true for your computer. One of the most important skills that employers are looking for is analytical or logic skills. It's been said that one's salary is predominantly tied to the level of problems one solves. Programming skills are a nice way to demonstrate that you have good analytical and logic and problem-solving skills, and it looks great on any resume for any industry. Being able to code can also improve your life. You can create applications for yourself. 30 plus years ago, in my educational master's program, I had to develop some software that taught somebody how to do something. And I developed an application to teach junior high students how to play chess. Not only did I get an A on that project, I was able to take that application and sell it to a company that marketed it and provided me royalties on the sales. Mostly I write programs to do things for myself. One of those was, years ago, I was diagnosed as a diabetic and I needed some software to manage my nutrition and track my blood sugars. And there was nothing on the market, so I wrote my own program. I developed a database of 5,000 foods from restaurants and just generic foods, grocery stores, and each day I could choose what I ate for each of my meals and have it track all the nutritional information and provide a report on that and how that related to my blood sugars. I did that for myself, but then I was able to turn around and sell it. So it improved my life both personally, but also financially. One of the things I would do in learning a new language is I would create a Wheel of Fortune game. I did that with several different languages and tools just for fun and personal enjoyment and to build my skill. But you never know how those things open doors. And so I was able to then take that and create an ancillary for a physical fitness textbook in which we use the bicycle as the wheel and an animation of the bicyclist pedaling with different teams competing to answer phrases taken from the text of the textbook. I always ask my students why they're taking the course, and I list several different things, and one of them is always for fun and personal enjoyment. And I wish that every student would check that in addition to the other areas. Maybe they're looking to prepare for a career. But I think programming is and should be fun and personally enjoyable. And I hope that through this course, you will find the learning that takes place of being able to develop your own applications to be rewarding and fun. If you just jumped into this video, you can see all the videos from the Programming Practicum playlist by clicking on the image in the lower right. And if you'd like to be alerted to future videos I create, you can click my picture in the top right to subscribe to the channel.